Yeah, Solid Hill TD, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Whole Modelo lit cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Whole Modelo lit cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laughs in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. About to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Whole Modelo lit cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Whole Modelo lit cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. Hey. Wild card bar. Wild card bar, I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card bar, wild card bar, I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card bar, wild card bar, I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card bar, wild card bar, I.O.W. late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Yes,
How's everybody doing today? It's your boy, Wild Card Mar. It's your boy, MJ. And we are back. We are back with another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, episode 287. My boy MJ, how you doing today, bro?
I'm alive. It's Tuesday. I'm above ground. Good day.
That is good. That is good. Hey, man, you looking like a real light-skinned iced tea, like you about to say, fuck the police.
I'll tell you what. I walk the blue line, bro. I back the blue.
I ain't never always supporting police. I'm talking about you look like a light-skinned iced tea, like you about to join NWA.
Listen,
hey man,
what NWA do you mean?
No, I had to get you early, dog. I gotta get my jokes in early, bro.
Is there an attitude, or am I allowed?
Nah, man. I just wanted to mess with you, dog, because I'm like, my guy look like he about to do the iced tea joint. Be like, it be like on some damn F the police type joint. Like,
nah, I had to rep my father's.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah. Shout out to Papa MJ, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, not for real. Respect to those who are the good cops out there that put their lives on the line every day, man. Much respect. That's a job.
That's what I say. You got your good ones and you got your bad ones, man.
Yeah, you do got good ones. You got bad ones. Let's just make sure that that the good ones are outweigh the bad, and they're the ones that are shifting out the bad ones. Because I do know some people who are in law enforcement that are family.
that are very close friends, and I know their intent, I know their character, and I know their heart, and so I hate when people paint police with a broad brush.
Yes.
It's kind of just like that can apply to anything. So I just hate when you apply a broad brush to a lot of things. But anyway, let's get the preliminary stuff out the way. So let's start wasting this good precious time to talk sports, because that's what we do here.
Man, let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it. So you already know the deal. Shout out to my man 40 Water, Silent Hill, TDS. That's my guy that produced the great intro for the show. Go give him some support on YouTube Hitchhikers. And of course, while you're over there on YouTube, you see all the social medias on the bottom of the screen for I.O.W Sports. Go show them some love. I.O.W Sports Network is the address for the Facebook, the Instagram, and most importantly, the YouTube channel. Where you can like, share, subscribe, and get caught up on all the content that we got here at I.O.W Sports. You can catch us on Twitter, of course, at I.O.W Sports 1. And if you want to chop it up with me personally, the Wildcard Mar, go to Casey Wildcard Mar on Twitter or Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. And man, we've been dropping some great heat, man, some great shorts, man. My man MJ's my man got a short on YouTube about to hit 1K views, because I'm making sure that we both shine on this show. My man, I think adding MJ to the Late Night Owl show has been a great addition. I just want to make sure that you hear that, publicly from me. I tell you all the time how great you've been doing, but it's showing in what we're doing in our content. And man, I'm glad you're here, man. Because
to be a part. Glad to be a part of the team, my man.
Yeah, man, I love it. So that's all the social media stuff. You see it on the bottom again. Like, share, subscribe, spread the word. We got a lot of stuff going on tonight. We got a new format going on for the late night show, so I'm gonna try to get the show prepared with topics ahead of time, and get them set up on the YouTube channel, and get the StreamYard scheduled, so you guys can be anticipating what you're gonna hear from us tonight. And so if you saw the new format that I put on YouTube, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, this running back market going on in the NFL. It's a little dry out there, man. Some running backs are getting, cheap little deals, and, there's some talented running backs out there that's trying to get the bag, and how hard it's going to be for them. And then, of course, MJ being our baseball guru that he is, who absolutely loves and adores baseball and probably has forgotten more baseball knowledge than most of y'all probably even know.
you taking a page in my brother's book. My older brother says that all the time to me. Man, I forgot more than you ever fucking remember.
So MJ's gonna I gave him some homework last night. I was like, yo, for tomorrow's show, go ahead and get get your preview ready for 2023, because just in case you ain't paying attention, Tuesday night, tonight, is the last night of spring training ball, because you guessed right, on Thursday, March 30th. Take me out to the ball game.
105, son. 105.
Buy me some peanuts and
Cracker Jacks.
I don't care if I ever get back on this route for the Royals, and they don't win. It's a shame.
They won't.
1, 2, 3, like you're out of the old ball game. Yes, opening day is Thursday, so MJ is going to get his hype for opening day. And if y'all ain't hype for opening day, if that horrible singing didn't get you hype for opening day, and I don't know what it will. Well, baseball will get you hype for opening day. But MJ is going to break us down with our 2023 MLB preview, so we're going to get that popping. But you already know it's top plays from the night, dog. We got some top plays, and we got a couple of doozies for y'all. I said doozies. That's probably that's probably the most Midwestern word I've ever
bring that
seen.
back real quick.
Wait, did this motherfucker say doozy?
Again?
Anyway, hey, top plays of the day, and to get you excited about opening day, And of course, my man being a Yankees fan, I'm gonna show my bro some love. I'm gonna show my bro some love. Man, check this out.
Every day I feel I'm making a video on Anthony Volpe's defense at shortstop. Not one great play, 2 great plays today. Ranging up the middle, dives, perfect throw. And then this one might be my favorite, line drive, and the man just got it. Unbelievable defense.
And Luis Garcia will send one to short. What a play yet again. My goodness. Putting it all on display here today.
Yeah.
Hey, I think y'all got a shortstop down there in the Bronx, New York.
The future is here. The future is here.
Hey, now you add that man's defense in, and you don't need him to, smack 40, 50 home runs. That guy needs to be at least a 35 base stealer. He has to at least put up crazy runs and just get on base. His on base percentage needs to be nice. He don't need to be the power hitter. You got a power hitter. You got a guy for that. Hell, you got other guys for that. That boy gonna be nice though. He gonna be nice.
Opening day starting shortstop.
Oh, he's gonna be good, man. I didn't know y'all had that waiting in the back.
He ain't the only shortstop that they got. That's you know what I mean? Like, he's the best of what they got. He's the cream of the crop, but they got more. They got a lot more talent, man.
That's wild.
It's crazy how much they built down the minors.
That's wild. I didn't know your farm system was so damn deep like that, man.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know y'all was like deep like that, man.
Yes, sir.
But no, Ryan, what's up, man? I hope everything is well. He said, Matt, is that you?
What up, Ryan? What up, Ryan?
All right,
Yeah,
man.
me.
Always a pleasure to chop it up with you. But no, we're not done with top plays. We are not done with top plays. I think I got one more, and this is becoming a theme lately on the late night owl show. MJ, man, we getting some posters, man. We getting some posters.
Who we got? Who we got this time? Because I haven't seen no basketball tonight.
Man, check this out. This is a crazy poster right here.
Van Vliet gets around Hero. Siakam. Slam down! Barnes is a Skywalker! Timeout called.
Eric Spoelstra not too happy waving it off of Scotty Barnes. If you're in my way, get posterized.
Scotty with the 2-hand yam.
Yo, but did you peep that? Like Scotty got one guy taking testicles to the face, and Scotty got one guy taking testicles to the back of his neck. Hey,
Trying to fight off a gnat like on somebody's balls.
I'm telling you, you better not get put on the poster, because you're gonna end up on our podcast on 11 p.m. between Monday and Thursday, and we're gonna talk about how your dignity just got taken because balls just got put on your face or the back of your neck.
and all around my mouth.
Like Scotty put the right one on homeboy's face, and he put the left one on homeboy's back of his neck. Like,
just replay.
hey, man, hey, you better not get put on a poster. Don't
One
get
more
put on
time
a
for
poster.
good luck. Like,
Hey, you got yoked on, man. Shout out to Scotty Barnes with the
what,
double
second
nut.
year? I believe? Second, third year?
Hey, with the double nut check. Discount double nut check.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it ain't the discount double check anymore. Discount double nut.
Man, shout out to Scotty
Oh
Barnes.
shit, you wild. You wild.
I know, right? Like, I need to chill. Yo, but before we get too deep off the show, man.
Shit.
I know, right? I know. I need to chill, man. Something wrong.
Let's reel it back in.
Yeah. I'm trying to, man. You know something. Like, there's a lot wrong with my ass. I can't. If there was
I've known that since I was a little kid. I was fucked up.
So I mean, it's look. I get it, man. But no.
Hey man, if you can't laugh, what can you do?
I know, right? Like, hey, like you said, we on the right side of 6 feet. We supposed to enjoy life like that. That's what we do here. So like here at I.O.W. Network, we try to give y'all like that barbershop talk, sports talk, have fun, laugh, crack some jokes. But most of all, we're fans. We are fans, We ain't gonna sit up here and act like we damn Stephen A. Smith or Colin Cowherd. We're gonna drop some facts, but we just gonna talk like we in the barbershop. So that's just what it is, man. You laughing?
Listen, don't get put on a poster, and we won't have to talk about these double slap of the nuts. It's easy as that, right?
Hey, wow.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Hey, look out!
Back off. Put the arm on. Back off. Like
Hey, that's what I was about to say. Like. At least put up an arm, you know what I'm saying? Or better yet, just go ahead and not check him for real. But like, nah, man, you ain't putting that on me, bro. Like, you can get the dunk, but nah, we ain't gonna embarrass me and take my manhood on national TV.
Flick.
Flick.
Nuts about to hit the face, just a quick flick. Yo, you know that's gonna hurt. You know it.
Wow.
You're gonna drop the man like a sack of potatoes. You put nuts in my face. Hell no.
Nah. We can't do that. But there was a couple of games tonight that caught my eye. I'm looking at Boston, man. What the hell are they doing losing to Washington tonight? To me, that's a bad loss for them to be this late into the season. I don't know if they just feel like they're comfortable where they're at in the standings and they're fine with being where they're at behind Milwaukee. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they're they've already clinched. They've already clinched their playoff spot. They haven't clinched their division. So they clinched a playoff spot, which is cool and all. But I don't know. Like, you're losing.
They haven't been playing all that well down the stretch. They haven't been playing all that well at all. And you know what?
Washington.
You know why they're doing this?
They're not even in the playing tournament, though. MJ, they're not even in the playing tournament. If it was to start right now, Washington is packing bags for Aruba, and they beating Boston, who's the number 2 seed and got a playoff spot clinched. Like, I don't get this, man.
I'll tell you why.
What's up?
Because they know come second round, they don't want top seed because they're gonna face the Knicks in the second round.
Oh, you saying they scared of your Knicks, bro?
They scared of my Knicks. They dodging that number 1 seed.
Oh, they dodging.
They dodging them.
Oh, ooh, okay. Okay. Knick fan, you talking with you? I'm just saying. You talking with your chest out. Hey, looking like that big hen on the farm. They just what's up? Hey man, no, for real, break it down. So Tip, hey, because you already know somebody gonna ask you. They're gonna be like, well, what make you say something like that, man? Like, what is it that you are seeing about these Boston Celtics that they scared of your Knicks? I mean, you got to break it down, man.
I think the Knicks match up very well with Boston. Okay. I'm not your basketball guru, but from what I've watched when Knicks play them, Knicks can body up with them.
Okay.
They may not have the shooter of a Jason Tatum, but if you get in Jason Tatum's head, which is very easy to do, you throw him off his game, he's done. He's done for the night. Because he's one of those players that looks like he got thick skin, but he a bitch because he from Boston underneath. Yes, sir.
Hey,
that B stands for bitch, not Boston.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? I love how in certain regions there's a rivalry, and even when you try to be, objective, you still revert back to it just a tad bit down. And I love how
Just a little bit.
I love how people from the metro area, pretty much New York and Jersey, which are right there next to each other, I have a huge disdain for Boston people, and I don't. It cracks me up. It cracks me up, man. It's literally like almost like the moment that y'all are born in the metro area, and somebody else is born in the Massachusetts area is like, nah, we don't like them cats, bruh. Nah, this is real Yankee, Red Sox kind of. I can't stand you for real, bro.
I'm a product of my environment. I'm not even a hockey fan, but you know what? Fuck the Bruins too.
Hey, bro. It's just everything Boston.
Fuck them. And they accent too.
Oh, it's the accent.
We from Boston. Motherfucker, go the fuck home.
Alaga. Sam Adams. I don't know. That's probably I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good Boston accent, but I don't give a damn. But I just think it's funny, bro, that y'all really like had this huge disdain for each other, and y'all not that far apart from each other. Y'all like less than 300 miles from each other, or something like that. Like y'all not far from each other at all.
Fuck Boston. Fuck them.
He said, just damn it,
Gillette Stadium. I don't know where Boston Bruins play, but fuck them too.
Yeah, they play in TD Garden.
Yep,
Celtics.
Fuck that garden too.
Now,
it ain't Madison Square, so.
Now let me ask you this: Now, do y'all have a huge disdain for Philly people that hard?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, is even worse?
Fuck Philly.
And
I emphasize that.
So pretty much you're just beefing heavy up there up north, bro.
Bro, you have no idea about Philly fans. I mean, you do. Philly fans are the worst, and all my Philly fans that are listening, I appreciate y'all for listening, but fuck your team.
Thanks for the view. Thanks for listening. But just MJ just says that I need y'all to keep tuning in.
That's it. Keep tuning in. I appreciate all you fans listening, but you guys know your city. Well, not so much your city. Your fan base are just fucking ruthless. And
hey man, y'all threw snowballs at Santa Claus, bro. I still ain't gonna forget that. Like y'all threw snowballs at Santa Claus, bro. Like, come on, what's up with y'all? Like, that's wild. Like, y'all on another level.
And just for all our listeners, Santa's real. Santa is real, people.
Nah. I can't get down with that. Because the moment I can break my kids off that, I will. I'm like, because I refuse for this imaginary dude to get credit for all the money I didn't spend on all this.
Imaginary fat fuck breaking in your house and dropping shit off.
Exactly. Hey,
let me catch you coming through the door, bro.
You already know, bro. Come on, man. Like,
you fairy tale fat fuck.
I can't let that fake big chubby bastard take all the credit that I did. Like, look, Uncle
bro,
Sam,
where you my pocket to go too. Elf on the shelf's gotta fucking go, bro. I got two of them bastards, bro, and my boy look for him every morning, looking for them L's.
Oh my
fucking
god!
Worst part.
That elf on the shelf junk, yeah, that's crazy,
dude. It's the worst when you forget. You forget at night, to move him, and then he wake up in the morning. He looking for the elf, and he's still in the same spot.
It's in the same spot now. Like, nah, he didn't feel like hiding.
Like, bro, he's fucking tired.
I don't even know what to tell you kids at that point.
He had a long night.
Drank too much, smoked too much.
That's it. Dude's fucked up. He just want to stay there another night.
And tripping off that eggnog. But anyway, look, we done enough side conversations. But no, I feel what you're saying. You're saying that your Knicks should be pushing up on them Celtics, and you guys aren't too far from going ahead and clinching your playoff spot. Still sitting at the 5 seed. Still will match up with Cleveland. And I'm telling you,
Cleveland's tough, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's a good matchup, bro. I think that's a great matchup.
I'm not saying Boston's afraid of New York. You know what I mean? It's just me being a Knicks fan. Fuck Boston, but but that matchup with Cleveland, I think that's going to be a good matchup, man.
I might go to 7. Yeah.
And you don't want to lose to Donovan. You know what I mean? Well, you didn't trade for him. You didn't give up the bag. You know what I mean? Give up the bag. Don't let him take you out.
I forgot you guys were in the running trying to get him, and he didn't, and you guys didn't land him in the trade. Yeah.
Don't. I mean, if you lose to Cleveland, don't let him beat you.
Better let it be somebody else.
I'll take anybody else. I'll take Darius Garland. I'll take. I don't even know who else they got over there.
Now let Jared Allen do it. Let him go nuts, bonkers in the paint. But no, I feel you because you could see the headlines in the New York sports tabloids how they would break that down on how like crazy they would get after the Knicks for not first acquiring Donovan Mitchell. Then you let him be the reason why you lose and go home, and you're packing your bags to Paris, Barcelona. You know that would be man. Come on, you already know the sports writers would eat that joint up in the New York area. They would be
that would be a balls to the face situation.
No, to the face, to the face. Yo, that talking about ego hurt, bro. Like, I mean, for real. I mean, and I'm not trying to, keep throwing, more salt in the wound to you, MJ. Like, how many more blows as a Knicks fan are y'all gonna keep taking, bro?
Dude, it don't bother me no more. You know what I mean? I've grown so accustomed to letdowns and overhype. Like, I don't get pumped up no more. Like, if they got a good team, well, cool.
Hey,
do something. You know what I mean? Like, you win a first round playoff game, everybody can fucking do that. Like I said, I think I told you last night. I don't think they're gonna win a championship in my life. I just don't. I think that's gonna be the one organization that I'll never see win. That's just my opinion. It made me till Dolan leaves.
But imagine if y'all win one. How crazy would that celebration be, though? That celebration probably be.
Bro, New York City will be. How can I even put this nicely? Because it's a fucking. New York City is a shit show to begin with. They will burn that motherfucking city down. Maybe even MSG. Because they take the Knicks serious, man. And you ask like any New Yorker every year. Is it what Knicks gonna do this year? Knicks gonna win it all until they don't. Until they don't. Go New York. Yeah. We fire the coach. Get rid of the owner. Sell the fucking team. So I don't get my hopes up for them. If they do something, cool, but I'm not expecting it. That's just what the Knicks do to me.
I feel you. But there's some other things in New York that I think you guys need to settle, and it's it so happens that it has to be one of those guys in the Giant uniform that has something that he needs to take care of. But before we do this, I didn't realize. So here's this story, and a shout out to the Pivot Podcast, Channing Crowder, Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor.
I like Ryan Clark. I like listening to that man.
Yes, man, I love it. They were once part of I Am Athlete. They branched off and did their own thing. But do you remember when Golden Tate and when he was a Giant was beefing with Jalen Ramsey? Mm-hmm. You remember that, right? Mm-hmm. So there was a reason for it. And a lot of people do not know this. I caught wind of it, but it's kind of just resurfacing because I think Jalen Ramsey was just on the podcast. So, man, take a look at this. This is wild.
So your baby's mother is Golden Tate's sister. Mm-hmm. Let us know what's going on with that.
That's my homie.
Golden Tate's your homie right to this day.
No, not Golden. Because he beat you up after the game.
He for sure never beat me up. But we got together, and then it didn't work out as a relationship. Somebody had got on Twitter, oh, they ain't on social medias no more together. We ain't been seeing them. Then after I got traded to LA, and Golden had tweeted something about it. But that's when it got like super public. I ain't like that. I was hot about that. That's where I was like, yeah, I don't rock with him for sure. Never written, we was never like cool or nothing like that. It was just, I'm cool with his sister, not him.
But when y'all meet in the middle of the field and all that goes down, are you just kind of trying to address that? Or did you walk out there like, nah, man, like this need to be settled?
Nah, we knew what we was gonna do. On site. I mean, we knew.
On site, you knew that you had to talk about this.
Well, no talk, but yeah. I mean, that's his sister. That's what he's supposed to do too, but you mind your business too. Like, this is me too now. That's where it was just a button head. So like, yo, he a protective brother, and like, yo, this is me though. This is my family now.
Did not know that.
I thought that was pretty interesting. That
makes a lot. You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Makes a lot more sense now.
As you saw, Golden Tate's sister is dating. I don't know their situation now, and they had a child together, her and Jalen. And when he got traded to LA, he kind of tweeted some stuff out like Jalen was piece of trash spouse and shouldn't have parental rights or something of that nature. Don't take what I'm saying into cement and use it as fact, but I'm kind of paraphrasing. Pretty much he dogged him on Twitter and sparked the Twitter beef, and then you got that result when they met at midfield and had to scrap it out.
That's the old school way of doing it. This whole social media shit, nah, man. Face to face, talk to me. You got a problem? Talk to me.
Oh no, they didn't talk. They said it was on site,
as it should be. Because there's probably more to it, than he's letting on too.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure there was some words exchanged behind closed doors, some text messages, some phone calls, not just to Twitter. I'm pretty sure there was something else, man.
Because if he was treating his sister right, there would be no issues, correct?
Well, like he said, he's being protective, big brother. But I think I can see it from both points of view of Golden Tate. Yeah, because I got an older sister. I'm always look out for my older sister to the day. Before one of us goes on the other side of 6 feet, I'm always protect my sister, regardless. I don't care how old she gets. She's 2 years older than me. I'm 35, so I still protect her. I still look after her because that's what I'm gonna do. But as
that motherfucker.
but at the same time, my sister's grown. So if she's ever in a relationship, I just gotta have trust and faith that she is gonna, pick a dude that ain't gonna, treat her like crap, and most of all, gonna keep his hands to himself because she already know little brother's click clack, he's crap. So, and I'm legal. So don't make me come slide to Charlotte. So she know that. So, but regardless, I understand where Jalen's coming from. Like, bro, like we got a family, we building something over here. We got a kid together. Whenever he decides to make her his wife, that's their business. So I completely understand where Jalen coming from, and I understand where Golden Tate coming from. I just wanted to share that because I'm like, man, I remember this, and I remember kind of following the Twitter beefs and whatnot and things of that nature. And I just thought that was, very interesting. Sometimes I like hearing the backstory on certain things that happen in sports. And I thought that was pretty dope, man. So.
Hey, we're going to throw hands. We're going to do it right here in midfield. Right here, right now.
Hey, I like it, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you notice that all they do in NBA is all that pushing and shoving stuff.
They wait for everybody from back here to come in and jump in the middle and then make it turn into a big fucking deal. Ain't no punches thrown, a lot of pushing and looking like
a lot of pushing and touching and like come on, man,
just,
don't
wait for your homies. Like don't stand there because they're like don't put the pinkies up. Like what are you gonna do? Man. Fuck it.
You talking about just go ahead, just go ahead and bustle, right?
That's it. Charles Barkley said it best. I'm gonna paraphrase him because I remember the whole thing, but he said, And like he wishes that it was either him or Shaq. I think he said it, like he wishes that they could meet at half court, and just like throw hands with somebody that from the other team, for like 2 minutes or whatever the fuck it was. Like just let them go in the middle like they do in hockey. Let them go in the middle, throw their hands, and then
it's so crazy that you said that, because here's my proposal for every sport: baseball, basketball, football, soccer. I think y'all should all adopt a hockey attitude when it comes to having disputes. Like, if you really feel to the need that y'all really got to get to the need of throwing hands, like, to me, don't do that pushing and shoving and hey, you mother, I'll beat you. Nah, don't say I'm a beat. Nah,
Lamar, basically what you're doing, what you're suggesting is legalizing ass whoopings on adults.
Well, hell, I'm just saying. if that's what we got to do, I'm just saying. Like, come on, don't. All I'm saying is, don't do this fake gangster shit. Like, you pushing and shoving, and you talking, and you talking about, I'm gonna beat you. No, don't say let's do hockey style. Let's drop the bat, drop the basketball, drop the football, take the helmet off, and scrap. Do like hockey, scrap. They let them scrap in hockey, and then when the first guy drop his ass on the ice, they break it up and like go to the penalty box, cool off, and then we get back to hockey. That's what it is. Hey, midfield.
I'm with you, AP. I'm right there with you. I'd rather choke somebody too.
Get in midfield, take the helmet off, scrap. First guy hit the ground, break it up, keep it moving, get back to football. Oh, y'all two, you want to push and shove in basketball? No. Get the midcourt. Let the referee hold the basketball for a minute. Scrap it out. Don't do all that running stuff. First guy hit the ground of the court. Keep it moving.
Let the referee turn his back and go shoot a free throw or two.
Do something. Go occupy yourself. Scrap
That's
it out.
it. Like, I don't want to see nothing. Y'all go do what you do. Let me know when I got to come and break it up.
Hey, in baseball. Hey, pitcher. Hey, man, I don't like you throwing that damn ball at 100 miles per hour in my head. You better cool out. He beam you. Hey, man, let him drop the bat. Go up to the mound. Don't nobody brush. Hey, man, scrap it out. First guy hit the grass. Man, break it up. Soccer. Same thing.
Soccer. Somebody catching a karate kick. Drop kick from left field or something.
Hey, they do be trying to fly like karate dudes a kid. But
that motherfuckers is nuts, man.
Hey, scrap. And then, then
and what's worse is soccer. You need your feet, right?
Yeah.
They're not, when they fight in soccer, they ain't throwing hands. They use their feet.
Well, that's why I hate why they fight in football. Because my thing is like, yo, you got a helmet on. Like, what are you doing? Hitting the helmet with your hand? You're gonna break your hand. And then what? Now you didn't mess up your money. So, like, what are we doing? I'm just saying, let's get to the point where
you could be like, what's his name from Cleveland, Myles Garrett.
AP Quiet. He said, I don't like to fight. I'm the type, I'll choke you.
I'll choke you, yeah. Don't want to hurt the hands, man. Choking somebody is a lot more pleasurable.
Yo,
I agree with that.
Man. Hey, no. Hey, we might have to take this live down because y'all too implicating yourselves. Y'all sound like some damn serial killers, man.
No.
Y'all sound like, but no.
It's because you can watch them as you're choking them. You can let go before they actually go. Like once the slow movement.
Yep.
Once it gets to almost the end, let them go.
Yep, MJ, you
it's over.
Yeah, MJ, yeah, man. Just make sure that I've always been nice to you, bro. Just remember that. No, I'm just saying, dog. Just remember, I've always been nice to you, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
I got you back. Always.
But no,
they won't even know. They won't to be focused on me.
Yeah. But
pop that rear naked choke on him.
You've been watching too much damn MMA, dog.
No, I've actually never mind.
Nah, I got you. But no, one of the main topics that me and MJ collaborated on that we're going to talk about is, I think there's something to be said about the one part of the, NFL free agency that I think a lot of people aren't really paying attention to. And it's this running back market. You're going to get a lot of running backs that are, elite performers, top running backs that are, if they're not paid, and are in the search of a new contract, wanting more money, or some type of extension, or just some gratitude for being electric and being very integral to a certain team's offense. These guys are having a hard time getting paid, and I'm talking about the elite guys are having a hard time getting paid. You see your running backs getting deals, $2 million, $3 million here, but and this running back market is getting 100% abused. So take a look at this. At the top of your average salary per year, Christian McCaffrey is at the top with $16 million. Saints running back Alvin Kamara is at $15 million. Former Cowboy, now free agent, Ezekiel Elliott was third at $15 million.
They talking about possible return to Dallas too,
which is wild. It's going to have to be on some like mad, crazy, cheap dollar. Running back Dalvin Cook sitting at $12.6 million. Titans running back Derrick Henry at $12.5 million, and then you got the Browns Nick Chubb at $12.2 million. So majority of these guys, Chris McCaffrey has his contract, Alvin Kamara has his, so did Dalvin. Derrick Henry, who's on the trading block, that, or at least Tennessee has said that they are willing to, listen to offers. So in essence, he's on the trading block. I don't care what they say. They're looking for a good offer.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is Derrick Henry's value? If he's putting, if you're putting him on the block, if you're the Tennessee GM or owner and putting him on the block.
What's going on, Italy Jet? How you doing?
What up, Italy Jet? What would you be asking for him? What would be reasonable?
Derrick Henry? Oh, yeah. Man. Well, here's my thing. Obviously, he's 2 years removed from that foot injury, which obviously a guy that size having a foot injury should definitely scare the crap out of you. He is getting up there in age. He's getting closer to 30. I think last time I checked, Derrick Henry is around 28. So his value, AP saying his draft value will be a third. I'm saying money value, as in in pertaining to the topic we're talking about. If he's at 12.2 million and he's not even at the top of the market, I don't know if I can go anywhere past that, at least now. But it'd probably be like maybe a 3-year deal. Get the last few years of Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, if you are the Titans, what are you asking for?
At least. And see, this is why we're talking about this, because you already know how the NFL values a running back.
Yep. That's the scary part. Like, as good as he is,
I mean,
they're not going to get.
What AP saying is a third. I definitely that. If that's
I think they could do better.
That'd be one of the picks.
I think they could do better than the third. I'd give up a second. I'd give up a second for him if I was, like a Buffalo.
If I was the Cowboys. If I was the Cowboys right now, I would. If I was Jerry Jones, I would call Tennessee right now and say I would give you a second round this year, give you a third next year. How you feel? I mean, you can't.
I'd pick up the phone if I was Buffalo also.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay, so look at this scenario. if you can get Derrick Henry in Dallas, who you don't know when Pollard is getting back, it won't be till late in the season or halfway through the season, and if then he has to knock off the rust, so that would be a good piece to have to help, and then imagine when he gets back, and then like you said in Buffalo, you got two big defensive linemen in the backfield. One's a quarterback and one's a running back.
One's going one way, one's going the other.
Wouldn't that be scary as hell? Like, come on.
I would offer a second if I was Buffalo.
I mean, you might as well.
Buffalo's window's going to be closing soon.
I think it's closing already. Cincinnati started that closing of the window this past playoffs. They definitely started that closing of the window.
I think that 13 seconds started closing their window.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I mean, especially when your quarterback literally did everything in his power to win, and you still lose. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I have to say it. And just because, I mean, I don't care what nobody say, and I know there's going to be Bills Mafia people that's going to watch this. Losing Leslie Frazier, and I know Sean McDermott is going to take over the defensive play calling, but losing Leslie Frazier, who's been a great defensive mind over the last,
he was a hell of a DC. Hell of a DC.
Not so much of a coach, but hell of a DC.
Didn't have much luck with who was it, the Vikings, right? He coached.
Yeah, didn't do so well in Minnesota, but hell of a DC. I still think you're missing the shit out of Brian Daboll. I don't care what nobody say.
Say that again. Who's he coach for?
I see what you did. But no, and then when you really think about it, you're looking at other cats like, we've talked about this guy more times than not, Austin Ekeler. He's seeking a trade because he can't get paid in LA, or they're not willing to pay what he think he is, which is my thing is we look at this list, 16 million at the top with Christian McCaffrey. And don't get me wrong, Christian McCaffrey managed to stay healthy last year, did great for San Francisco. But
where did I get him?
I mean, got at the doorstep again. Got right at the doorstep again. So I mean,
the asses handed to him too.
Oh my gosh! Once that quarterback went down, that was it. But to me, that when you got people like Austin Ekeler, and I'm gonna play this video real quick because he's pretty much summing up what exactly the point of this conversation tonight.
Bro, it's brutal out here, man.
Yeah.
Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
As far as the running back market and how we're getting treated right now.
Yeah.
What do we got to do to get paid as running backs to our actual value and not just be getting like, a few mil when we're out here? Like I said, literally scored 20 touchdowns last year, 1,600 all-purpose yards, right? Like, and I can't get an extension. You're like, you don't want me here? Like,
yeah.
Like, wait a minute, am I missing something here? Like, what am I missing? So it's confusing and frustrating at the same time.
What more does he got to do?
That's the thing. What do you do? I mean, Austin Ekeler just told you he scored 20 touchdowns, 1,600 all-purpose yards. That means he's doing running, he's doing catching, he's doing everything for you. And like we said before, he's literally holding your offense together because your boy Keenan Allen can't stay healthy. Mike Williams is in and out of the lineup. He's the true consistent with Justin Herbert on that offense. What do you mean you don't want to pay this guy? And he says, I want to trade because you're not paying me. And you say, all right, seek a trade.
Seek a trade, yeah.
You serious?
How much they care.
Are you serious?
Dude, San Diego, they're going to let him walk out the door. If they could, if he could find a trade partner, I mean, which it shouldn't be hard, but teams don't want to pay quarterbacks. They just don't. I mean, running backs. They don't want to pick running backs.
I mean, look at your boy Saquon. He got tagged. They paid Daniel.
You know, from everything what I've been reading, though, they want to lock him up long term. I think just they slapping a tag on him just gave them more time. In order to negotiate.
So what will be the value? Saquon was able to stay healthy last year for the first time in what 3-4 years.
We've talked on the show. I would offer him 3 years, 42, 28 guaranteed. So you're guaranteeing him 2 years. That's 14 mil a year.
And that'll put him near the top of the running back market. Put him near the top. That put him behind Christian, Alvin Kamara. Yeah, put him behind them too.
And maybe even with a team option for year 4.
Yeah.
You know, because if you can stay healthy these next 3 years, we'll pick up that 4th year option.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it could turn into a 4-year and I don't know, like it could turn into like a 4-year 60 mil deal if you stay healthy.
Yeah, which to me, I mean, looking at the running back market value. But here's another thing with the NFL making more money, of course. At some point, that market has to go up. Quarterbacks market keeps going up. Wide receiver market keeps going up.
Dude, the quarterback market is just ridiculous.
And guess what? You got a line of cats that's about to get paid. Burrow, Herbert, Tua possibly. Lamar still is going to get paid. I don't care what nobody. I know we didn't talk that nauseating at volume about Lamar Jackson. He will get paid eventually. It's going to be astronomical. And then behind them, Trevor Lawrence is going to get paid. Then
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is getting. He's up for extension right now. He's going to get paid. You got a crop of like 7 quarterbacks that are literally at the top of your quarterback list in the NFL, and they're all going to get paid, and it's going to be astronomical numbers between all 7 of them. Literally, it's going to be like who's going to get them up.
It's sick how young they are, how good they are, but even more sickening how much they're going to get paid. You're gonna see the numbers. It's gonna be like,
wow, yeah, wow. It's going to be nuts. But I just think that's very interesting because we are not in the days of paying Emmitt Smith, paying LaDainian Tomlinson, paying Adrian Peterson. We're not in those days no more.
No.
And you see the running backs that are getting paid. So you see Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook getting paid. They're at the top of the running back market. But guess what they all do? They just don't run the ball. You got to be an all-purpose back to get that kind of big money in the NFL. And Austin Ekeler is that guy. So
you got to be a 3 down. You got to be a 3 down back.
And you can't just be a running back. You got to be a pass catcher. You got to be a pass catcher. So don't be surprised. You'll see Austin Ekeler at some point because I think there's a team out there. If Chargers are silly enough to let him seek a trade, there will be a team that will trade for him and they will pay him and put him up there with Chris McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara because he does just as much production that they do. So do not be surprised if he ends up getting paid just like them. Chargers just better be smart and make sure that they keep him in the building. If you think you're going to compete in that AFC West, if you think you're going to compete in that AFC, which is loaded with teams and loaded with quarterbacks, it's so quarterback heavy on the AFC. Come on, bro. That quarterback gonna need some help. And Austin Ekeler is one great tool that can help. So
that's not something you want to let go.
No, not at all. Don't be stupid.
What are you thinking? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What are you thinking? But we have come to that time of the show. Last few 7 minutes of the show, and if we got to go to overtime, so be it. Man, we are here because MJ is going to give y'all 2023 MLB preview. We got the 2023 preview with MJ. Take it over, MJ. So, what category you gonna kick it off first, man?
Okay, we'll start it off. Let's go back to what you. Let me check this out. Give me 1 second here. Okay, we'll start We'll start here. 2023 Major League Baseball kicks off Thursday. You had asked me a team that will be underrated this year, and without digging too deep or even seeing these guys play yet, I'm going with the Baltimore Orioles. I think with them being terrible for so many years and the high draft picks that they had got and they developed, they showed up last year showing that they're building a nucleus down there, and I think they're going to be in line. I think they're going to make the wild card this year.
Yeah,
they're one of my picks for one of the wild cards to come out of the AL.
They stayed over 500 for majority of the part of the season last year and made it tough in the East. So pretty much, I remember back in the days, man, when the Yankees would get the Orioles on the, like, yeah, man, we got this, man. We about to stack up some runs, some home runs, and man, we about to stat pad today, bro. We got the Orioles for a 3-game set. Now, they're gonna make you. They gonna fight with you. They gonna scratch and claw, baby. I like that.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Team that was going to be overhyped. This one was a little tough because I was trying to think of, because I did a lot of this type of list I did without looking up any stats or anything. I did this off the top of my head, just trying to know what I know.
It's kind of based off of last year, the eye test.
I think team that's going to be overhyped this year, Philadelphia is up there on my list.
Ooh, was in the World Series.
I don't think they're going to have that in them again this year.
Bryce Harper's going to be out for a while.
Bryce Harper's going to be out for most of the season. At least half the season he's going to be out. I mean, they did pick up Trey Turner, which is a great pick. But I truly, and here's the crazy thing, Lamar. The other team that I thought about overhyped, I went back and forth, was the Dodgers and the Padres.
Ooh.
Okay, they're both loaded. Yeah. Especially San Diego, right?
San Diego, they've been spending money like crazy.
But what have they done?
Not a damn thing. Right. I can't argue with you on that one. No, I can't.
With all that talent, you would expect San Diego to do something. I mean,
they can't even take over the Dodgers in the West. They still chasing them. They can't even get past them. And watch the Giants resurge. It's like the Giants go 1 year off and then 1 year on, 1 year on, and come on, man.
You see when they went on the run, the Giants earlier 2010s, they won. I think it was on the odd years. I think they won like 11, 13, and 15. They won it, something like that, like every other year. But I could see them bouncing back again. But this is the Giants we're talking about,
Padres, man, I can actually see that them being overhyped because, man, when they made the trade for Juan Soto, I'm thinking, oh, well, hell. And then right when they made the trade for Juan Soto, they knew. I think they already knew that Fernando Tatis was about to get suspended, so that's why they made that trade anyway. So and then
they knew that suspension was coming. That's why they went and did it.
Well, because they already knew about it, and they were just trying to brace and prepare, PR for the backlash and what was going to happen with all that. So I come on.
They kept that shit on the low for the longest time, because that shit happened months prior, and they did nothing. So they knew that was coming down the pipe, that possible suspension.
Big time.
Okay. We'll move on. Let's go. Well, I did two things real quick.
Yeah.
Early on, AL Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
I'm going with my man Volpe.
Hey.
Opening day shortstop for the New York Yankees, Anthony Volpe is my pick for AL Rookie of the Year.
I like
it. I think he is a 5-tool player, and I think he is the real deal.
That's what's up. I like
truly believe that.
I was impressed with the top play, man. And if he plays defense like that, and like I said earlier, just steals base, get on base, he ain't got to be the power hitter, man. He can easily take that AL Rookie of the Year. All right, what you got next, bro?
Now the National League Rookie of the Year. I like this kid. He's high on my list. He's an outfielder for Arizona. Kid named Corbin Carroll. This kid's got it all. He's got the patience at the plate. He's got power. He's got speed. He uses the field all for hitting all over. He's not just a pull hitter. I think he's going to be a name that you're going to hear this year. Kind of like how you heard like a Julio Rodriguez last year with Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, just stepping on the scene like, wow, this kid's got talent. I think this kid is gonna be the National League Rookie of the Year. That's just my opinion right now.
I'm gonna keep my eyes out for him. What was his name again?
Okay. Excuse me. His name was Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, he's an outfielder for Arizona.
Cool. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that, man. All right, what you got next?
Okay. My way too early. I'll save the AL for a second. My way too early NL MVP. Okay. National League is a little bit tougher. So I think the American League is a little bit more loaded with names. But National League, off the top of my head, I would like to see what Ronald Acuna Jr. does in a full season being healthy.
He needs to stay healthy.
If he could stay healthy, I would love to see what he could do over, let's say, 150, 155 games.
Yeah.
I'll take 150 out of him. Out of 162, I'll take 150. It's possible.
I'll take it a little bit lower. Give me 143. That's at least
we'll say even like 142 if he misses like 20 games. All right, between a little bit of break or just like that. But I would love to see what he could do over a full season.
Mm-hmm.
You can't count out the two St. Louis boys, who carried the WBC. You got Arenado and Goldschmidt.
Yep.
Okay. They went out and got Wilson Contreras to be a catcher to replace Yadier Molina. So that's another bat in the lineup that you really can't pitch around.
Contreras rakes too.
He does. Trey Turner. I have a feeling Trey Turner is going to really flourish in Philly.
Well, he's going to have to be the catalyst with Harper out.
With Harper, exactly. With Harper out, I think he's really going to flourish. But my top pick for NL MVP is none other Juan Soto.
Oh, you pulled the rabbit out the hat with the okie doke.
Juan Soto.
Okay, I like that. And it can't go wrong with Soto.
Okay, let's move over to the AL.
Yeah, I already know who you're going to pick. You're going to pick Ohtani.
Yo, listen, man, Dare to do me like that, man. Man, I thought we was friends. I thought we was cool and shit, doing a show together now, and then you gonna do me like that, Ohtani.
It's not. I looked at.
All right, back to our regular scheduled format here. AL MVP. Early pick, of course. You know who I'm gonna pick to repeat, but it's very hard to repeat. Judge. But here's a couple names to ponder. Boston's Rafael Devers. Great,
you've been big.
Great 5-tool player, man. He's gonna win an MVP one of these years. He is that good of a player.
Now, how hard is that to say that as a Yankees fan, to say that about a Red Sox? How hard is that? That has to hurt a little bit.
It does, but the sad part is years ago when Mookie Betts came up on the scene, I told my brother, because he's also a Yankee fan, and I told him about Mookie Betts. I said, he is going to be an MVP, man. Just as a baseball fan, if you just watch these guys play,
yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter what team they're on, you know a good baseball player.
Oh yeah,
and Rafael Devers is one of those.
Okay.
Jose Ramirez from Cleveland.
Okay. Yes, always
another one that it could very, very well win. Win multiple MVPs. He is another one that is just one hell of a baseball player.
He is.
Also, Yordan Alvarez.
Okay.
If you're gonna give Ohtani all this fucking love just because he pitches every other week, you got to put Yordan on because he's also a DH just like Ohtani.
Yeah.
You need Alvarez to pitch, once a week. I'm sure he can. If that's what it takes. Right? Because Ohtani pitches every 6 or 7 days. He don't pitch, on 4 days rest.
Yeah. He don't do he's not really part of the 5-pitch rotation. He's more like a 6 every now and then.
No.
Oh man, I like the list. Do you got a way too early prediction who's going to end up in the World Series?
Here we go. Way too early prediction for the World Series. National League. Your National League champion will be none other than not the New York Mets.
You just piss off a whole bunch of Mets fans.
I am gonna go with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Ooh, I like that.
For your NL representative right now. As of right now, this is just me talking. I think St. Louis, because every year I don't know how. I mean, they must have like a great scouting department, things like that, because they churn out players every year. Come in, come out, in, out. But every year St. Louis is always near the top of the NL Central standings if they're not winning it.
Yeah.
Okay. They are my early pick to come out of the National League to face none other than my Yankees.
Oh.
If there's gonna be a year, you might as well fucking do it now.
Got to get over that hump, that Houston hump.
They lost Verlander, so get it done. I'm not picking Houston. Nope. I'm going with the Yankees. I can't.
Okay.
Because there's nobody else. There's nobody else in the American League that gives the Yankees a problem in the playoffs. Because I think Boston's going to be terrible. I think they're going to be in the shitter again. I don't think Toronto's going to be as advertised. Tampa Bay, they turn over their team every year.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be the year the Yankees get over the hump and get back to the World Series.
I mean, if you look at it last year, the only thing that stopped the Yankees was injuries in Houston. Yep. And that was pretty much the only thing that you was worried about as a Yankees fan was, hey, can we stay healthy and can we get past Houston? And
if it's not the Yankees, my second pick is Cleveland.
Okay. Jose Ramirez.
Cleveland got a pretty good squad, out there.
Yeah, they do. They always do, and they compete, man. They compete for sure. And there y'all have it, man. We got some great predictions from the man MJ, getting y'all hyped for the MLB 2023 opening day that is kicking off Thursday. And so, man, there y'all have it. And man, that is our show, man. What a great show, man. We had some great topics to talk about. Some good, had some good laughs and jokes, man. Hey, man, I'm loving it. But y'all already know.
Like I said, you gotta laugh. If you can't laugh, what can you do in life?
Hey man, enjoy that. Enjoy it. That's what you gotta do. And laughter is a big part of enjoying life. So, hey man, y'all know the deal. Y'all go over to all our social media platforms on the bottom. I.O.W Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube. I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. You want to top it up with me personally, the Wildcard Mar. Twitter, Casey Wildcard Mar, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, we got to give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports. We simulcast the Late Night Owl show on their YouTube channel. So going over to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel, man. Great people that had that great channel up over there. My man Dan, shout out to him, man. That dude got many of connections, but he, man, he's always willing to help you get guests for shows. So definitely want to shout out to people that we work with for sure. You know, my man G Money, Soul Man, Double J Jones over at the Man Cave Sports Podcast.
Two E's.
Yeah, 2 E's. Shout out to Man Down Sports Podcast, the fellas over there, Jay, Cass, Zoe, C3, of course, Melvin Wall. So I always want to shout out people that that we collab with on a regular basis on this podcast game. But look, y'all know the deal. Y'all come back tomorrow, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all gonna chop it up with me and the big homie MJ one more again. We're gonna, have a good old Get Over the Hump Wednesday show. And y'all make sure y'all come back and chop it up with us again, man. Until next time, this is the Wildcard Mar. That's the homie MJ. We'll check y'all out tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all.
Silent Hill TD, yes. Hitchhikers.
Yeah, smoking someone's dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers load across the scene is dangerous. Aggressive like behavior, couple monsters from my neighbors. Resisting human nature, persistently getting greater. Bloodshed like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better. Doped up of cocaine. Roaming like I never had a home, so I'm all alone. Smoking bones down the chromosomes till the filter's gone. Suffocating under heavy pressure, the signature marks are the cornerstone of a nigga that's ready to spark. Like the pathway through the treacherous, wonderful dark. Searching for a lost part, curators of a lost art. Desperately holding shit together until it falls apart. Blood stuck to pulling the water, just waiting on the shark. Love is the deadliest game, but I'll just massacre your heart. Tearing at your body, wondering how did we start from?
Man, I think a nigga about to spaz out, cause I don't give a fuck no more when I'm down to my last night. Then I went out of love, feeling look down, about to pass out. Speeding down the highway in this challenge, afraid of God I will crash out. Dump the ash out, give it all up on the cash out. Make every second count, I just wanna see that ass bounce. Bitch, what you talking about? Drop dead, delete the party, nigga, watch your damn mouth. You don't wanna get me started.
Go. Pedal to the metal, hit the floor. Flying through the city, and that's about to blow. Grab the main, grab a shit get go. You already know how this can go, I'm about to leave. Slide through the streets of need for speed.